Hi, I'm Sherry. Welcome to my farm, my homestead here in central Kentucky, just a little bit south of Louisville. Today is the day before the nor'easter storm that's coming in. So I was going to take you around a little bit and kind of show you what I need to do before the storm. I have been kind of missing in action here over the last few months. I had a stroke back in late September, and praise God and thank you, Lord, I did not have any residual effects from that, but I did have to take some time off and really rest and to recoup, to regain a lot of strength because it takes a lot out of you. And the doctors were working on my medicine to get everything to where it was working properly and holding back any residual signs of me possibly having a stroke, because I know they put me on blood thinners, so they had to work with that and adjust that, and they put me on several other medications to work with getting everything good to where I didn't have to worry about having any strokes. I still kind of do because I still have AFib, and they have yet to be able to control that. So I've dealt with that, and work here on the farm is not easy. So it takes a lot out of me. So I apologize for being out of service this last few months, but I had to take some time off to rest and recoup. But I am back, and I'm really picking up and doing a lot of the chores that I was unable to do. And I wanted to just take you with me today. I'm not doing too much. I'm just walking around and seeing what needs to be picked up. Our weather is gonna be kind of odd. It's going to rain tomorrow. About midday, I think it's supposed to start raining, and then it's going to get very windy. So I got to make sure there's not a lot of stuff that could fall, or if we need a tree that may need to be cut down that's going to hurt something, not hurt something, but it's going to take out something or take out another tree or anything. So I'm just kind of walking around checking to let my husband know tonight what he might need to do. We have all these little inflatables. I haven't yet decided what we're going to do with those yet. I think we're just going to kind of leave them out and kind of see. They've kind of been laying down on the job anyway. So we may just leave them and then pick them up after Christmas. The Santa kind of bit the dust. As you can see him there, he deflated and has not been able to be reflated. I think the blower went out. They just don't seem to last as long as they normally do. I know I'm headed up to the upper garden. One thing from having the stroke is I get really winded here lately. So it takes me a little bit to get up there. My lawnmower died, so I have to hoof it now. I have to walk. And sometimes it gets tiring, but I need the exercise. That helps me. So, but right here are persimmons. They look okay. We don't need to top dress those with anything. We have some figs here, and back here we have some figs. We have the hay already on those. I'm just up here checking and making sure any animals did not disturb it or pile it out away from it, but they look good. I do have some asparagus up here. We have some first year asparagus in this bed. I've already cut it back. I need to cut back the weeds too. Or I didn't cut it back. My husband actually cut it back, but he didn't pull the weeds out. I'm not really going to worry too much about that today. But later on when he gets in, I bought the straw, and he is going to put straw on this for me. So we have that. We have a plant over here. In this bed, there are 2 berry bushes of some kind. I'm not sure. The tags got pulled up. It's some kind of berry that you can actually make into jelly. They're little bitty, and they're green, little bitty berry, and they're kind of a clear green. I'm not sure if you know what that is. I would love it if you would send me a message and let me know. But they're really, really, really sweet. They're very good. And we had fruit off of them this first year, but unfortunately I was in the hospital, so I was unable to actually try it. And this bed over here, this bed, we have some blackberries that are in there. We're gonna put a little bit of straw in there for those and get those ready for this very cold weather that's coming in. It is supposed to be 10 below zero here Friday night with a wind chill of 25 below zero. So that means that the last couple of days I've really done a lot of prepping. I got the hay pulled to the front of the barn to where it would be easy to pull out for the horses. I took stock of how much feed I have for the horses. The only thing we have our bunnies that we keep them. We have 3 bunnies. We're walking down here to them. I'll show you my little bunnies. We have 3 bunnies, and they're Joe Salatin breeding stock, and this is the thing that we move around the yard with them in it. We have trouble with them because they want to dig out all the time. But here are our sweet little bunnies. Here they are. These bunnies can be out on the grass. They have been raised on grass, but we put them in here for these next few days because it's going to be really bad weather. We wanted to make sure that they were completely protected. This will be covered and they will be able to get out of the weather. We have hay in one side, very thick hay in one side, and we have them to where they can go backwards and forwards. Hello, babies. I can't open the door. Well, I don't know why. Here we go. Hello, babies. I'm going to say hello if I can get unstuck from the wire. There you go. Hello, babies. Hello, babies. Alrighty, let me say hello to the bunnies. But we have those, and they're nice and happy in here with plenty of hay. So they're ready to weather the storm. We will definitely make sure that they have plenty of straw when it gets really, really frigid. We just wanted to make sure that it did not get wet tomorrow. They will have straw. They'll have plenty of hay. We're going to make sure that they've got fresh hay in there after the rains is over with. It's only going to be raining for a few hours tomorrow, but it's going to be enough to wet everything that we have out. So we wanted to make sure that when it comes time, whoa, I'm walking in a very muddy area right here. We wanted to make sure that the water, hold on, let me put the dogs in. Hey girls, come on. Y'all are getting all muddy and then y'all are going to be going in my house. Inside, thank you. Okay, put them up so they don't have such a mess. They will totally destroy my house when they go back in. Everything will be muddy. But we're going to ride down to the barn. Oh, I gotta get up in the truck. We are going to ride down to the barn, and I'm going to show you how I have prepped and gotten ready for the horses to make sure that they are nice and warm. I did pull out, and you can see in the back seat, I did pull out all their blankets. If it just gets too bad, I will blanket them. I try not to blanket them because I have watched a lot of information. Hold on, let me grab. I've watched a lot of information from a lot of really knowledgeable people, and they say blanketing them is not a good option because it lowers their hair, where their hair is set up to where that it forms like an air layer around the horse and the hair to where they can stay warm. So I don't want to mess with that natural practice at all by blanketing them. So I will be very careful to make sure not to do that unless it's absolutely necessary. And then we're going to check the chickens. I'll show you what we've done to get them ready for this cold blast that's coming in. And I need to check for eggs. Hey girls. Let's see what we have going on here. I'll show you the chicken barn. This is our new barn that Johnny built for me while I was sick, and it's awesome. It's got a door on both sides. I'll show you in just a second. I can open from this side. And then, as you can see, I've got them all prepared. They are constantly throwing everything around in here. Okay. Oh, I got an egg on the floor right there. So I'm gonna grab some eggs. I cleaned the chicken barn out yesterday. I got 2 eggs. Thank you, girls. I love coming down and picking up all the beautiful eggs that I have. So I have, you can see on the floor, I got plenty of shavings. I got plenty of hay for them to dig and scratch around in. And here's all my girls. We got some Marans. We got some copper Marans. They're out here. We have some regular chickens. We have some Americana. We have some Araucana. And they're all happy and healthy. We've been debating on whether or not we were going to line the inside of this chicken coop with some plastic. The jury's still kind of out on that. We're still not that sure. So we're still working on deciding that. So I'm just checking to see if I have any chickens that are straying. They've been kind of jumping over the fence. They've learned that they can actually fly. So we're going to be cutting wings back this spring so that they stay inside and not outside. So I got 2 eggs, so that makes 6 eggs. I picked up 4 this morning and 2 today. I love my eggs, are so beautiful. These are an olive egger. A couple of the chickens are olive eggers, and they're giving me these beautiful olive green eggs. And then I have, last night I made potato salad with blue eggs, and they were a beautiful, oh my goodness, they were a beautiful baby blue egg. And once I peeled them, all the peels in the sorry about that, guys. All the peels that were in the little bucket that I had were all so pretty. They were so pretty in blue. And then now we're going to head down to the horses and we're going to check on them. And then that's pretty much all I have to do for today. We're still working on our fence lines, getting brand new fencing up. We did have cattle. And a lot of people don't tell you how much trouble cattle are. But you really have to have really good fencing for cattle. We've been debating on getting cows. We haven't really decided if we want to go that again. My husband and I are both, I'm 58, I'll be 58 in January. My husband will be 60. And we do this ourselves, plus we both work full time, so that is a full plate on both of us. And we have a son that's autistic that lives with us as well. And we jointly take care of him as we work. So we have a really full plate. So cattle, I don't know so much about that. We did have cattle. And it seemed like on the worst days, the worst winter day, the worst stormy day, that's when they got out. And they would go roaming all over the woods, and we'd have to go find them and spend the whole storm out in the harsh weather, and I just don't think that we're ready for that. That's just a little bit more than what we want. Here's Dakota and Bo. Hi guys. Can you tell everybody hello? This is Dakota, my sweet girl. She's 21. She's a legal age now. She turned 21 in October. Oh, baby. And then Bo, he is our older horse. He is 29 this year. So he is getting up there in years as well. And they're finishing out their lives here on our farm. They are definitely wanting to eat. But I'll show you what I've been doing with them. Hey, Bo, how you doing, big guy? He's 14 hands, but he's my big guy. He's a sweetheart. And they're both so gentle with kids. They love being around people. They're very people-oriented horses. So I've been so blessed to have two beautiful horses that are just sweet as they can be. And then here's Dakota. She's sweet. She wants to, okay, I'll show you what I'm doing. Earlier this morning, I dumped shavings in their stalls and cleaned their stalls. They don't look clean, but it's kind of dark, so you can't really tell. But their stalls are cleaned, and I've got fresh shavings in there that they can kind of straw out. I have 3 bags of shavings in each stall, and I'm going to pull the hay down and keep that down here. There we go. We'll get y'all kind of set up. But that's kind of what I'm doing. Hey, Bo. That's kind of what I'm doing today, is getting everything prepared. And get out of the, oops. Get out of the sun so y'all could see me and I'm not squinting so bad. But that's kind of what I've been doing today and yesterday. Has been just getting everything prepared. I have a captive audience. Look at my guys, they're watching what I'm doing. But that's kind of what I'm doing. The next couple of hours is getting everything down here prepared. I have hay in the loft. I'm gonna pull a couple of bales down. I have this right here that I put their feet in, and I'll have hay in here to where it's very easy to pull down and get, you know, whatever we need for the horses. But that's kind of what we've been doing over the last couple of days. And it's been fun, just taking my time and doing what I need to do. Oh, baby. Oh, Dakota. Y'all are waiting for food, huh? They're so sweet. My sweet guys. My sweet, sweet horses. There they are. There they are. Y'all want to be on camera? Here. Y'all come here. Y'all could be on camera. Here's my guys. Come here, Bo and Dakota. But I want to thank you for walking around on my farm, helping me check everything and see what I need to do before this storm comes in. I bless you guys. I hope you all stay safe in this weather and enjoy a beautiful family-filled Christmas with your family. And I hope to get back on here during the storm, and I'll show you kind of what we're going through here in this weather. And from my barn to yours, have a blessed day. Have a good Christmas. And I think Dakota's going to say hi. You going to say hi? No? Okay. I'll be blessed. Bye-bye.